And we are live, Valima Sovalwaris, which is Happy Elven Purification, which is where Tia Oldalieva, the Elven spiritual path, resonates with Nienna, She Who Cries at this time. And what it is said is that her tears purify and cleanse away all of Arda marred and creates Arda healed. And we know that this actually is something that happens with Varda's light from the light in her face. So it happens this way, but it also happens with the element of water. And so wanted to let you guys know, I had my hard drive crash, which had all of my rituals on it. And my backup copies are in my storage unit in San Diego, and I'm in LA and I haven't gone down yet. But I think we can wing this today. I do at least have my Kindle, which has, and see, yeah, this is what I thought would happen with my background. So here's what I'm going to do. I had a backup plan for this and I'm glad I did. So let me present. And to the stream. So we are going to use the Coirë today for creating the directions. This is the handout that we give for free when you sign up for our mailing list, and you may remember seeing it before. So rather than using the Tingwar in the Kindle, because it's like back and forth, and I don't have a place where it's really concise in one document like how it is here. So we will call in the directions with Legendarium and Lote and use these for the directions. So first I'll go ahead and we'll remove this for now. So because we're going to do the Legendarium and Lote with the star. And excuse me, my housemate might need, okay, she is safe. Okay, so she got like a hole in her tire, like literally not even 10 minutes ago. And she was driving down the street to the tire place and says, hang on, like if I can't make it, I might need you to follow me. And I'm like, I'm supposed to go live and do a ritual. So she said, oh, well, just keep your phone nearby and I'll let you know if I get there. So she's there. So that's excellent. And everybody else is going to have to wait. So happy Friday, right? So hi, Kingston. And the resident dog is here. And I can't move the camera or else it'll freak out everything. And my phone continues to go crazy. Okay, never mind. It's other people and they can wait. So Legendarium and Lote. The song of the starflower. We begin our circle in the center of our area, wherever you are. And what we want to do is, if you can, face east first. This is the direction of the origins of the elves, which is Lake Fui Nienna. We visualize the mists of swirling gold and silver light naturally creating our ritual area, which is above, below, throughout the middle, and finally strengthened in the center and going outward. So it's like a sphere all the way around. We want to intone, we can put our hands in namaste position, or we can hold them like this. I like to hold it like this because it feels like, you know, this is the creation energy. We intone Eru, who is Eru the One, Eru Iluvatar, the All-Father, the creator of Ea and all of the existence. Eru. And now, hey, that worked. So maybe it's just a matter of like how to do this correctly. This is the 7-pointed star, and it's not the one that's on our emblem that is the Septiquitra, which has the Vesica Pisces shaping, but it is definitely still the same order. So we start at the 4 o'clock position, and we go 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and back to 4 o'clock, okay? So we will do this now. 4 o'clock position in front of you. Intone Star Day, which is Elenia. Elenia. 8 o'clock position, Sunday, Anaria. Anaria. The 2 o'clock position is Moon Day. It's Isilia. Isilia. Down to the 7 o'clock position, which is the Trees Day, meaning the 2 trees of Telperion and Laureline. Alduia. Alduia. We go up to the 12 o'clock position to the top. And it is Heaven's Day, which is Menelia. Menelia. Down to the 5 o'clock position. This is the Sea Day or the Mariner's Day that was added to the Elven week that was usually 6 days. Now it's 7 days. And it's the Numenorian week. They added this, well, Thursday, basically. So it's Sea Day or Mariner's Day. It's called Earenia. Earenia. And Faith is here. Hey, thanks. I'm glad to see you here. So now we want to go up to 10 o'clock position, Valanya, which is the day of the Valar. Valanya. And then we want to close the star shape at the 4 o'clock position, and we intone Arda, which is our earth, and actually the creation that earth is, you know, it's earth plus, okay? The way that we look at this. It's not as big as Aya, but it's still there. Arda. And now we want to intone Aya, which is, again, you can put your hands in Namaste position, or you can hold them open. I like to hold mine open. Let's intone Aya, which means behold, which is what was expressed by Eru Iluvatar once the 3 songs were sang by the Ainur to create all of creation. Ea, Ea, Ea. Let me see if we can still do this. Aha! So I can show you what the Tengwar is for East. However, I'm also going to, just because I have it here, we will just add. So do you see the one that looks like a K? That is the Coirë, I believe, for East. Okay, and these are in a different order on this sheet. We did not do this was the old order. The new order is the one that we did in the book. Okay, so you can trace the Tengwar or the Coirë or both, and then hold your hand. Here, I'll just go ahead and remove this. Hold your hand in Fear Not Mudra, and we will intone Roman, which is East. Roman. We now call on Manwe Sulimo, the High King of Arda. of the eagles in the winds, and his lady Varda Elantari, the queen of the stars and protector of Arda and Iluvatar's children, we welcome you into our circle. Aya. And this is the symbol, the Tengwar symbol for south. This is Hjarmen. So let me see if we can add to the stream again. Hjarmen is south, and that is the one that, it's the second one on this list. And so it's the one that looks like an upside down Y. And it even looks like an upside down Y here. So do the Tengwar or the Coirë or both for Hjarmen. Hjarmen. We now call on Tolkas, the youngest, bare-handed, ruddy warrior Vala, and Nessa, the sister of Orome, and the friend of the deer, she who dances on the new green grass. We welcome you into our circle. Aya. And now we want to face north. And if you can't, and you can only face your computer, that's fine, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just visualizing north in my mind. And this symbol in Tengwar looks like a B with an underline on it, but it is Formen, which is north. So we can do it this way, or north would be the fourth symbol on this particular document. This is the Coirë, and so it looks like a very angular backwards P. Okay. Formen. Formen. We now call on Iule the smith, who dwells in the ground, the Vala of mining and crafting of metals and gemstones. He who created the dwarves as a gift to Iluvatar, and our motherly Yavanna Kementari, the giver of fruits and the queenly valier of Arda's maturing green vegetation of harvest and of the life that nourishes all of us. We welcome you into our circle. Aya. Okay, the top symbol here is the one we're interested in, and it's the one that is for the heart or the inner mind. It's called Ore. So you want to trace Ore onto your heart chakra. That one in the document here would be the bottom one, W. It looks like within. So that's what we intone is within. So rather than having your Fear Not Mudra out, you want to put your hand over your heart. Let's intone me, which is within. Me. We now call on the hunter Vala Orome, the lord of the forests, he who loves the elves and wanders all of Arda on horseback with his horn. And Vana, the ever young and vital, she who aligns with the flowers and the new plant growth. We welcome you into our circle. Aya. And then the one that is on the bottom here, in fact, for the sky one on this document, before I let it go, it is the third one up from the bottom. So that is above. Okay. That is Velia, the sky, and that is the Coirë for it. The Tengwar is the bottom one here. It looks like a U with a line over it. So and if you want to do it up above you or the Coirë, have whichever is the one that you want to do. However, we intone or, which means above. Or. We now call on Irmo, Lorien, the Vala of the high light gardens, who nurtures our goals, visions, and our dreams. And Este the gentle, the valley of rest, sleep, and healing, we welcome you into our circle, Aya. And next, underneath or below, we want to use the Tengwar for Arda. So it looks very similar to Roman with a tail, with an additional tail. Now, for the Coirë, that one is the one that is a backwards K. So that is below. So either one of those, so you can make whatever you want in front of you. You can make your backwards K or the symbol. There we go. It's a little dicey, this little background thing. It likes to, oh, I see. So as long as I have it in front of me, I think that we can work this. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work consistently. That's okay. We can draw this and you can put it underneath you or parallel to the floor, and then hold your hand parallel to the floor. We intone undo, which means below. Undo. We now call on those of the Valar who walk alone. Ulmo, the brother of Manwe and the powerful, protective Vala of all of the musical waters of Arda. Also to Nienna, the valley of our transformation and our rebirth. It is she who with her tears intensely cleanses and restores all forms of fear, pain, and hurt that have come before. We welcome you into our circle, Aya. And last, you want to use the Tengwar for west. This is Numen, and it looks like an M with a lot of curves. And in the Coirë letters, it is the fourth one down. So it looks like, oh, I take it back. It is the third one down on this list. So it went east, north, west, south. Pardon me, east, south, west, north. That's what we did. And so it's the one with, it looks like Tyr, the rune for Tyr, or an arrow. Okay. And it can also look like this. So whichever you would like to use. Okay, and I'm going to remove this all the way now. And I'll get ready to present our meditation video. When it is time. Okay. I'll remove it for now, but I've got it lined up. So let's trace this, okay, or the arrow for the Coirë. We want to call in the energies of the West. Numen. We now call on Namo of the halls of Mondos, the Vala of the balance and the fair judgment of our respective paths of death, and to Vaire, the weaver of the ever-changing black and white threads of time, the past, the present, and the future. We welcome you into our circle, Aya. And then to like seal the energy, like fill it up even more, you can either trace a flame in front of you, or you can trace a flame like a candle flame, or you can visualize a flame. Or if you have a candle, which I do not here today, I have water, but I don't have a candle. So whatever is a candle for you. So I can hold it like this and just visualize the candle flame. We intone Iluve, which is the all, the everywhere. Iluve. You can keep your hands like this or put them in namaste position. We acknowledge that we are one with Eru Iluvatar, as well as the spirit of Christ consciousness for Christians who may be watching or present here today. And we feel the flame imperishable within us in our circle of celebration on this day. Laita. And today we want to celebrate, and I don't have my drive with me. Please forgive me. I'm just going to wing this. We are here to celebrate Sovalwaris, which is the Elven Purification. So this was a day that was set aside for not only the first day of spring, or I take it back, the stirring season, which is Coirë. So it's like just as the earth is starting to wake up from winter. Okay, this is the first day. Very similar to the pagan holiday of Imbolc, or, the more secular holiday of the Groundhog Day, where, if they see their shadow and we see how much longer winter lasts, etc. So that's what we're here today for. And in the Elven path, we align the energies of purification with Fui Nienna, her name means She Who Cries. And what it is that her tears intensely cleanse all that has come before. So one of the things that's in the Legendarium is the damage that Morgoth, who is, Melkor that had transformed into Morgoth, meaning he was the brightest of the bright of all of the Valar. And because of his separation from the source, he literally lost his flame and burned out. And there's a whole story about how that happened. And it involves the Maya Arian who steers the sun, because she is the fiery one. And she had refused him. And so at that point, he, just burned out. Okay. But he didn't die. He is, at this time, he is chained in the void, and Aiule's chains are holding him. Okay, but he is in the void, but he has caused a lot of damage on Arda, like in the 3 songs, like as they've unfolded, there's been much damage. And you'll know about these if you read the Silmarillion and really all of the Tolkien stories, the Legendarium. You will see over and over again that there are so many stories of hardship and struggle and damage and destruction. There's stories of beauty, and then there's stories of like losing it all. And it is Nienna that we want to turn to. So Varda brings us the light of Eru's original intention. Okay, it is Nienna who restores it once it has been turned into what the Legendarium calls Arda marred, which is it has the mark of the evil or the, destruction energy. And we want Arda envignata, which is Arda healed. And Arda healed means that we heal. Okay, we heal ourselves. And by healing ourselves, we heal Arda. So we want to start with healing ourselves. So let's ask for Nienna's tears to cleanse everything away, and just imagine the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the rain, and we're going to have that go for, let me see what the pendulum says today. How many minutes? Oh, 10 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes so that we don't go too long today. Okay, so it's 10 minutes here. So we will push that when it's time and once I start. So for those that don't know about Nienna, Nienna lives west of west. So she is one of the Valar who are alone. Ulmo is the other one. And it's very interesting that they both resonate with the water element. And Isil Nenime, which is the month of February, roughly, in the Legendarium. And if you have a question about the calendar, you can look at our calendar posts or our calendar video. And Dave has done a lot of work with our calendar. We felt like that it was a good month to not only recognize Nienna in the water month, okay, for her tears that cleanses all of what's going on, and that holiday would be called the Elven Purification, Sovalwaris. We also, interestingly, will be having the full moon that resonates with Ulmo, the other water influence of the month of Isil Nenime, which is the moon of waters. Like it's, this month, Nenime is waters. So we are in a very cleansing time right now. We are preparing for the month of the wind, the months of the flowers, okay, and then the month of fire. Okay, that'll be coming up in June, and then we'll also be going into summer by that time. And so it'll be, we're starting to break up this energy, and there is no better way than Nienna's tears. Now, if you can do so after this ritual, I highly recommend, if you can do it, to take a bath. Okay. Shower would be okay too, because you still get the water running on you, but the bath, and especially if you have Epsom salts, sea salt, even baking soda, you can put some essential oils that if you like, to really get in and cleanse off of that energy. And I have even used vinegar in my water for it. It's an additional element that helps me do psychic, energetic cleansing. So if there's like psychic residue on you, okay, like from just icky emotions and a lot of stress and, a lot of discomfort and like a lot of things that we're dealing with right now, and especially as this moon waxes to full very soon. In fact, IV is going to be doing their Ulmo ritual. If any of you are interested, make sure you reach out to Dave Woosley on Facebook or email him or get a hold of me, and I will connect you with him so that you can get the information on how to attend Isil Nenime, which is the moon of waters with Ulmo. So let's get back to Nienna. Nienna is cleansing with her tears. And so what happens is that she has the ability to transform and make us be reborn. So we kind of dissolve away and, in a sense, die in order to be reborn. So we cannot create if we can't clear the slate. Okay, we have to be able to let go in order to create the new cycle. So this is what Nienna helps us do. And like I said, I highly recommend a bath after this. Even if you do it tomorrow, it's so worth it. Okay, go to the store, buy the Dr. Teal's, your favorite bath salts. Okay, if you can. Put them in the hottest bath water you can that's possible for you. It's amazing. Okay, it'll take a lot of the residue off of you. And if you don't have, like that, but you have Epsom salts and you have vinegar and you have, like baking soda or any of the above, like you can put a little bit of those things in the water, and it really, really helps. So we are going to connect with Nienna in a moment with the rain. So I'm going to add to the stream, flick it over, and I'm going to set the clock for 10 minutes. So we're going to spend some time with Nienna's tears in the form of rain washing over us and washing it all away and transmuting it and transforming it into beauty and love and Arda healed. So I wanted to guide us into that space with Nienna, with the light of the two trees, while we have the rain playing in the background, so that it starts cleansing our energies away. So right now we want to imagine that we are on Coirë Larire, which is the green mound of the two trees. And we see the silver, beautiful moonlight of the white tree Telperion filling up the left side of our bodies. And we see the left side glowing silver, even in our very blood. We especially circulate this silver energy in the third eye chakra, which is Ajna, as well as the sacral chakra, which is the orange chakra about 3 inches below your belly button. We can see other colors along with the silver. That is totally fine. And now we fill the right side of our body with the gorgeous golden sunlight of the golden tree laurelene, while we see the right side of our body glowing golden, and this golden light reaches into our very blood. You may see other colors along with the golden light too. Just allow. This is fine. Circulate this golden energy around and see it in your blood and the silver energy. So you're seeing both of the energies at this time. We want the golden energy to particularly come to the crown area, which is at the top of your head. Also to the solar plexus, which is the spot that is just below the joining of your rib cage in the middle. We want to allow all of our golden and silver light to heal us and bring us back to balance. And along with Nienna's tears, this light coming in to fill in those places that she is washing away will bring us back to original form. So now we want to feel our tree roots push deeper and deeper into Arda, the earth. You want to feel really grounded and connected to Arda, and feel like you even are Arda. You might see more colors right now. That's completely fine. As you have extended your roots, we now want to extend our arms, and all of our upper extremities, even feel like our hair, can reach up into the sky. We want to bring in the light of the sun, Anar, Isil, the moon, the stars, Elenilor, and the sky, Velia, and even Menel, the heavens. And all of the planets, all of the everything that is up that we see in the sky. Okay. We may even connect with our guides at this point, feeling our elvenness in whatever way that you will. Elven DNA, elven ancestry, elven memories, elven soul, elven origins. We allow these things to take their respective courses as we visualize Nienna, and that she has a gray raiment like Este does. She comes to us and says, I will cry for you. I will help purify you and everything on Arda to restore it to Arda Envinyata, Arda healed. Allow these beautiful tears to permeate us and wash away everything that doesn't belong, everything that was painful, everything that was sad, everything that was struggle, guilt, pride, everything that is not of the utmost joy and utmost vitality and utmost balance of nature and the universe. And let it all go. And as her tears do this, allow the light of the two trees to bring you new life, new generation, new creativity, new things that you will put lovingly into the earth and its creation. And whatever your sovereign role is as a human, that you want to bring that to the world. And you can do this through the Elven path. You can do it through your own other spiritual associations. But allow Nienna to go ahead and wash all the way through and get all of the icky stuff and wash it away. And we put it down to the center of Arda, the center of the earth, where it is a compost. And it thereby breaks down and becomes more source material that we draw from. We allow Nienna to do this in her island of West, which is west of Aman, west of Valinor, the Blessed Realm. And we allow the rain to work. And I'll restart the timer. We have 8 minutes. Our meditation can now come to a close. We want to thank all of the Valar, and especially Nienna, Fui Nienna, for being here with us in our celebration of Sovalwaris on this night. We want to bring our attention back to Coirë, the green mound of the two trees, and what we want to do is bring the consciousness of the trees themselves by drawing in the branches that we extended out to Velia, the sky, and Menel, the heavens, and bring those in. And at the same time, we want to bring in the roots that we put down into Arda. We want to realize that these energies are available to us at all times. We want to keep a piece of the golden and the silver light with us in the form of the 3 jewels that are called the Silmarils, and we can keep them in our pocket and access the golden and silver energies of healing anytime that we would want. Now, you may want to take a deep breath. You may still be out of your body, and I forgot earlier to have all of you take a drink of water. So I ended up doing this while I was in meditation, but you guys can do it now. If you did it earlier, great. So I'm going to have some water. And bath time will be happening as well. So you want food or drink to bring you back to your body. Okay. And on the note of the bath, I wanted to show you what I am going to be using. This is the Dr. Teal's Calm Your Mind formula. Now, the other one that I have is one for more of a physical health. It's black elderberry and things like that. So if you're running under the weather on a physical level, that one might be a good one for you. But if it's more mental, and mine is more mental right now, this Calm Your Mind one, I mean, it smells heavenly. So in this particular blend, there is orange and lang lang, which I happen to have. So for me personally, I happen to have orange chakra energy healing that needs to be done. And in fact, I have this carnelian stone that I'm going to be making a belt out of that I will wear all the time, even underneath my clothes if I must. Okay. But the orange and the lang lang are definitely orange chakra. So that 3 inches below the belly button, if you have that chakra that's out of balance, and especially if it's underactive like mine, this is a perfect formula for you. But there's also ashwagandha in here, which is an adaptogen, and it helps not only elevate like your physical body, but it helps elevate your mood and clear your mind. And the lang lang and the orange helps your body like let go of that nervous energy. So it's a really good thing, and that is going to be my bath afterward. And I wondered if, so we only have Faith in the house today, and I heard from Echo on Messenger, and she hadn't been getting the messages for coming into Circle. So Faith, if you have something that you want to type into the live chat, you can. Otherwise, any of you watching the replay can just enter what you would like in the comments, and we will read them later and respond. And I just wanted to thank all of you for coming to this work. So I'll go ahead and close the circle. Our work is done. We acknowledge the existence of Eru Iluvatar, the all that is, and the flame imperishable while we are in Circle. And we want to thank the Christ Spirit for being with us in Circle for Christians present. And may we see all of your presence outside of this circle. Laita. Thank you to all of the Valar, and in particular to Nienna, for being with us in Circle and for carrying out in spirit our work done on this day. we hereby open ourselves to you, even outside of this circle, Laita. We acknowledge and are grateful to the elements and the directions, and to the silver and the golden light for creating our blessed space in which we may do our spiritual work on this sacred day, Laita. And next we want to push down the golden and the silver energy, like into Arda, the earth. So all of the energy that we generated, we want to push it down into the earth. Arda here is a gift of energy of pure intent of love, light, and healing that comes from the very deepest places of our hearts. And may it heal you and all of your inhabitants and bring all things into natural balance. And the circle is now open. Laita, many blessings to you all, whether you're present, Faith, I'm looking at you. Whether you messaged me on Messenger, Echo, and Dave, actually Dave had messaged me on Messenger, or whether you're watching the replay, and that goes also for our board members, to Kindre and Ian. They might be busy with things, and that's fine. Hi, Kara Lee. I'm new here, and I love this. Oh, awesome. Thank you for stopping by. So we come periodically and do public rituals. Our next one is a private ritual, but you might, I think that Ivy might actually let this happen. So if you would like, you can either, find me on Facebook or what have you. But since you're here on YouTube, it might be just easier for you to email me. My name is Colin Tyrneel. I'm at elvenspirituality@gmail.com. You can send me a message and I'll see if you want to do Isil Nenime, the Moon of Waters that's coming up on the full moon with our sister group, Il Salunte Valion. They may invite the public. So send me a message and we'll see if that can happen. So I'm loving that you liked it. That's awesome. How I'm curious about, like, did you catch us like partway through, or did you come from the beginning? Oh, cool. Excellent. Did you were you at the beginning? Aw. I will, thank you. Oh, that's cool. I just wondered if you came from the beginning, or did you catch us like kind of halfway through, because maybe it was like popping up in your stream on YouTube or something as a suggestion. So what we try to do is have our tags. Yeah, okay. I mean, and you can go back and watch the replay, like when YouTube recalibrates this, if you want to. But Nienna is a very powerful energy to work with cleansing away negativity and reforming into a beautiful, natural vitality, just the joy and the balance that we're trying to bring back to the planet. So it's fine. Yeah, you can watch the replay, or I mean, you can just go get the bath that I was talking about. It's great. And just imagine her tears cleansing away everything that has come before. And then the light of the two trees, the golden and the silver light, filling up all your chakras and generating that creative energy that is going to be in the new cycle of stirring, and eventually the springtime when we have the Elven New Year. And I hope that you join us on March 28th for the Elven New Year, like minimally, even if you don't catch our moon rituals right now. So send me an email, elvenspirituality@gmail.com, and I'll see if I can get you in touch with Dave and with Ivy, who is Il Salunte Valion. It's our sister group, and they're going to be doing the moon ritual for Ulmo of the Valar, the pantheon, if you will, the Elven pantheon. So, oh, that's wonderful. Oh my gosh, she says, yes, I felt goosebumps when I did it. Yes, exactly. No, you probably are a really good match for us. So I'll make sure that you try to get our freebies, one of which I showed earlier in the video. I'll try to make sure that you get that. So send me an email, okay? Thank you, Kara. That was beautiful. Faith, I hope that you're still around. You might be like busy. I know how, like, with phone calls and, other things. So I'll let you guys get going. You have a wonderful, wonderful Sovalwaris. Many, many blessings to your day or your evening, wherever you are. And whether you're watching live or the replay, Laita, many blessings to all of you. Thank you so much. Bye.